Hey, how are you guys doing today? Um, sorry. Yeah. No. Okay. Okay. Fine. How are you guys doing today? Okay, William. 41, 46. Ah. Okay, I already played the flavor of the month, so I'm going to start playing this game. I don't like. I already play like a lot of games, whatever. So, what's going on so far? I haven't been streaming that much because I have been busy. Like, well, I wouldn't call it a job, but I will call it what it is. What they call in Spanish a chamba, basically. Right? Which is basically like a little job I can do without that much problem. Chamba. Chamba is a small, it's like, it's not a job, but it's something that people pay you to do without like being like an actual job. Kind of like a freelance stuff. I work for the, well, I am a freelance for this company called Venture Capital. Venture Company. Venture something. Which is a small, like, oh. Holy shit, I have lowered this fucking shit so much. Is it because it's double? Is this better? Is this better? Well, I have no problems with this, so... The game is quiet. Now it's quiet. Yes, I think what happened was that I had two times two desktop audios open, basically. Okay, now it's fine. But anyways, a chamba in Spanish, it means like a job in it's basically like, well, aren't you like I thought that you were from Uruguay. I think I'm mixing you with someone else. Like, I don't have many watchers, but I'm also terrible with names and with remembering what each person does that is different from each other. I know that I have what's his name? Red, who is the one that comes the most. He's the one American with Midwest. Okay, fine. A chamba is basically what you would call like a freelance job, but the one where you don't pay a lot of taxes because it's a little thing and it's like hush between people. And anyways, there's like the money doesn't reach me like to my thing, so nobody can go and ask me, where did you get this money, sir? And anyways, it's not enough, I believe, to make a difference. Like, I would need to get, in my country at least, let me see, $400 for it to actually like start to pay me in some way, like from a, you know, legal perspective. And it's not an official job. Anyways, the taxman doesn't know, and what the taxman doesn't know, I think is good. And Mr. Taxman, I am not doing tax evasion. I repeat, Mr. Taxman, I am not doing tax evasion. I repeat a third time, Mr. Taxman, who is probably hearing this. Please, I love that you're my watcher, if you are. I am not doing tax evasion. You can leave now. In here, we don't have an IRS. We have a thing called the DGI, which is the Directorio General de Impuestos, which means General Directory of impuestos, of taxes. Impuestos taxes. They do basically the same, only that they are not secret agents. I'm not going to read this. Yeah, no, that's nothing important. Okay. Lord Captain, Void Shadow expansion is out. I'm not gonna play it unless I get some, unless I like the game, you know? Well, I never played Rogue Trader. I know that Rogue Trader is kind of like it's a. I wouldn't say like I never played Warhammer. My only exposition with Warhammer was two things: Warhammer Fantasy. I played a few games of Warhammer Fantasy, and I went to the home of a guy that had a lot of miniatures, and we played like a game of Warhammer Fantasy. It was fun. Of like a war game, Warhammer Fantasy, but I never played Rogue Trader. Is it like Traveler? I don't know.
Excellence matters.
Okay, let's make a character. Wait, so wait, I can't put a custom portrait, huh? If I knew what I wanted. I do have an idea. Oh, the game is invisible. Oh yeah, I know why it is invisible, because I didn't set it up. I'm dumb. Ah. I'm dumb. I forgot about that part. I'm stupid. If nobody told me, I wouldn't have noticed because I was too distracted playing the game. Okay. I can't press the cost. Huh. So I can't do this. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. I need to think. I need to try something. I need to try something really dumb. William, tell me. Tell me the name of you know, famous person. Whatever you want. Very well. Let me try if I can do this. I have no idea either. But if this works, it's going to be the stupidest thing I have ever done in my line of being a guy doing this. Give me a second. Give me a second. I need to check my phone. It's going to take a few minutes, but it's going to be worth it if I can do it. Um, um, 1 second. My phone is acting like a piece of shit right now. Okay, let me try. Let me try. Fuck shit. Fuck shit. Okay. Charlie. Hmm. Uh, no. Here we go. Uh, no, my thing fell to the ground and I needed to check something. Now, let me see if it works. Ah. 1 second. 1 second. This didn't exactly work as intended. Incredible. It's taking longer than I expected, but let me. Okay. Maybe. Let me try one more time. Let me try one more time. I know it's taking too long, but perfection doesn't always something. Yes, I do believe so. My sacrifice is pressing a button every. Huh. Yeah, no, this AI slop looks like us. No, okay, no, no. Doesn't work as I intended. Let's just go with a rogue trader. Sadly, yes. I tried my best, but I couldn't do it. Like Bing doesn't like when you use like real like the real name of people. Then there is some others that are more like better at what they do, but they kind of like shit the bed. Go with that one. My face. Very well. Hairstyle. Okay. I'm using like some comb over. That here. This one. uh. Yeah, there you go. Does have a beard, right? Yeah, that. No, doesn't have a hay hatch, something like this. Here, you go. Something like this. Let's lower the. Can I have like several? Oh, I can have 5. And let's go with Franciscus Maximus. Yes, that's my name. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let me see. What the fuck does he have? I'm okay. Yeah, let's put some augmentations. Let's see. Don't we have like leg augmentations?
This could be an open.
Stay.
Fire!
Look upon the Emperor. Engage the engines.
Let's go with that one. Okay. What am I? I come from a death world, a voidborn, a hive world, a forged world, an imperial world, or a fortress world. Bionic PP, yes. I have no idea, so I will just roll a dice. I don't have a dice, which is weird because I'm usually full of dice. Okay, I will just roll a dice somewhere else. I will make my players a bit nervous rolling a dice in the roleplay server for no reason. Five. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Imperial World. Huh? An Imperial World is one of the million planets united by the belief in immortal God Emperor. Hailing from a hyper-technological society to grimy feudal population, the inhabitants of continents of world offer fealty, creation, blah 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 blah. The destination Imperial World encompasses a vast array of wholly dissimilar wars that are nevertheless part of the Imperial. Okay. What does Fellowship do? Okay, so what is Fellowship? I will go with intelligence. No, you know what? This guy looks like the sort of guy that is more of a talky kind of guy. So I will go with that one. Astra Militarum Commander, Commissar, Crime Lord, Warhammer, Navy Commander, Noble, and Sanctioned Psyker. I will be an Astra Militarum Commander. I like the Imperial Guard. I have heard about them. Let me see. Apex of Brilliance. Sure. Grim Portent. This is what I'm shit at. Okay, and now the archetype. Officers use willpower and fellowship. Give me 1 second. What did I get? This thing gives me perception, ballistic, perception, athletics, Medicare, and I have ruler, and I'm stuck very well. One second. Imperial Ward, fellowship. Okay, fine. I will go with that one, with officer. Willpower and fellowship. And now I boost everything, I guess. Okay, fellowship. Fellowship represent the character. I will up my willpower. Let me see. I will be kinda smarty. I'm better at ballistic skills because why not? I will add a bit to this. And why not weapon skill? Let's go with that one. Well, I think that goes with it. And I only have one ship, huh? Patient Fortune. Sword class frigate. The sword class frigate is a classic voice at the center, and thousand of battle command. The vulnerable fluctuates the metal voices belonging to the vulnerable dynasty. Every system aboard this frigate. Let's go with it. That's a good name. That's a good enough name. Yes. And I guess I will keep the name Ignatius. The one that ignites the fire. Oh, I can change it. Wilbur, Jabez, Hester, Clement, Zachary, Esteban, Finian, Cornelius. Let's go with Cornelius. Everything is like small but absolutely enormous. Everything. Doesn't matter what this. This is the 40k universe. They say that 40k is it's a parody. I have to admit that yes, it's a parody, but of Warhammer Fantasy, a satire of Warhammer's fantasy. Huh? Oh. You're not hidden, I can see you. Unless, let me check. Are you hidden? No, no, you're not. No, they're not. I can. Ah, I can see you. I can see your things. I believe everyone can.
An excellent place for contemplation. One has the best view of the cathedral from here. Mesmerizing, wouldn't you say? An impeccable manifestation of the God Emperor's sublimity.
Oh, okay. Choice and dialogues. On stream? They are not appear. I can see them. They're on stream, like right there. See them. You're shitting me if you can see them. Unless you're mean in. No, but you're at the. I can see them on YouTube. They aren't. Like you aren't there. I can't see anything like you haven't talked in YouTube. I don't. I haven't seen a message like coming from you. I don't know. I have no idea what you mean. Let me check. Let me check something. No, you aren't in my. You aren't even in the chat. Like, uh, maybe what do you call it? Like restart the stream on YouTube. I don't think it has to do with anything with my chat because I don't see you even like in the participants. Well, but you aren't banned. Let me check something. Give me a second. And truly, I have no idea either. I'm gonna do a little check if there's something on my uh like spam filter or something. If not, I will have to continue because I can't just stop the stream like searching what's wrong in here. I don't understand. What is this thing? I wish. Okay, okay. Uh, Sorry about that, the man. Huh. Some people did comment about. I just noted. Someone did this. Uh, Oh, someone wants to check. Someone wants my outro track. Give me. I will give it to him later when I finish. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, let's continue. He said, I have to say, don't go close. Very well. True and no inspiring sight. Frankie's exit can be tiring somehow. All this ostentatious luxury is laughable pretense. It's enough to make one think that the architect meant to compensate rather than glorify. Have we met? Do you have a particular reason for disturbing me? I will go with this one.
An interesting perspective. However, allow me to offer you a bit of advice. In the interests of your own well-being, you should frame your thoughts with greater piety. Demonstrating such a lack of care when choosing your words might be viewed by certain people as evidence of insufficient trepidation before the God Emperor, the master of humanity.
Yeah, I think I'm going to kill myself when I see this one. Let's go with this one.
My apologies. The statements you made were so intriguing that I forgot myself.
Okay, Conrad Voigtberg.
Allow me to introduce myself. Conrad Voigtberg, Master of Whispers, in the employ of Her Ladyship Rogue Trader Theodora von Valencias. At your service.
Ouch.
I haven't had the pleasure of speaking with you in person before.
Okay, let's go with the full introduction. Lieutenant General Cornelius Scipio Carmelos, commander of the 8th Army of the Scythian Janissaries.
My regards, Lieutenant General. The Astra
Lieutenant, so really British.
Emperor, isn't that what they say? Well, it is likely that fate will give you ample opportunity to demonstrate your talents as a commander.
Okay.
I will be frank with you. You may forget your past titles, no matter who gave them to you, or what their origins are. From the moment you and the other candidate were brought aboard this void ship, your fate changed. You now serve Lord Captain Theodora von Valencias, and carry the burden of an heir of this house. Henceforth, you share your dynastic name with Her Ladyship. Bear it with honor.
Yeah, but what? Okay. Lord Captain, a strange title for Lady Theodora. Wait, she said Lord Captain? It doesn't matter. You may say I'm one of the Rogue Trader's heirs, so there's another candidate. Okay, let's go directly to business.
But of course, I have come to invite you to a meeting with Lady Theodora. I imagine you have many questions for your patroness, and I
Hey, look, I'm also caught. Everyone is caught in the darkness of the universe.
It is regrettable that you haven't yet had an opportunity to speak. It has been an arduous voyage thus far. The Lord's Captain and Master Ethelthrad von Valencias are conversing on the observation platform. Let us join them there.
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, interactable objects. I can talk with him, huh? I heard the Seneschal gave their senior officer another public addressing down recently. I don't know what it was for this time, but were Serskians okay. Ooh. Oh, they're saying the same thing. The secret mechanism has been inferred without the due reverence. The duration of the data processing cycle has tripled. Oh, the mechanicum are really angry at me. The crewmember is hard at work. Bone. Okay.
Keep your wits about you.
His will strength. Oh, is this a statue? No, it's not. Okay, saving. We aren't horrific about this figure. It's apparently we aren't working directly for the God Emperor of Militarum. Not yet.
One of the Fon Valencia's trophy rooms. Perhaps you would like to take a look around after your audience with the Lord Captain.
Well, let's see where the Lord Captain is.
What's happening?
Run! The servitors have gone berserk!
Extremely common L.
Your demise is already calculated.
Okay. Sorry, wrong button. It seems that the now we have more servitors.
It's as good as done. I refuse.
Okay, can I shoot now? How do I button to shoot? Come on, come on. Oh, I just noticed.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Oh, I don't have more?
On it.
Okay, and how do I pass my turn? Because I don't think I have anything else to do. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's an R1.
I won't compromise my principles.
Well, that's great.
If not me.
Thank you. I hope not, because they're gonna fuck me up. I'm just Astro Militarum.
Stand for it. I'll make it happen. I'm still standing.
Fuck.
Just barely.
Well, I'm going to get killed.
I won't compromise my principles.
Well, that's...
What suspiciously poor timing for such an accident. Servitors malfunction on the officer's deck at exactly the same moment when the rogue trader and her heirs are gathered here. I have blocked all passages between the upper and lower sectors of the residential decks. If this is a deliberate attack, it should stop the culprits from advancing their plan.
Okay.
I'm afraid I must remain here. For Lady Theodora's safety, I have to oversee the execution of these orders personally. I hope you will have no difficulty reaching the observation platform on your own. It is just at the end of this corridor.
Okay. Can I see the corpse of the thingies?
Is there money to be made?
Hmm. The crew member Scarlet were bowing his head in fear, yeah. Glory to the Omnissiah!
That is simply irrational, lady.
She doesn't look that hot.
Assimilation into the trade structure would be political and economic suicide. Practically an admission of heresy.
Then suggest an alternative that will satisfy me. I have described the situation. No worse than my seneschal could have done. Make a decision. What will you do with Ion 6, Edelthrad?
The first Emperor of Edelthrad, who appears to be about 30 years old, is a parchment-like skin stretched over a tight-bordered mass of sinew, implants and bone, the nervous twitching fingers and face tweeted by a slight tic, and the jerking moment of Arl's sense of some illness of defect that has taken over his physical form. The stark contrast, Theodora Von features appears as they were carved from marble, eternal, indestructible. Head raised high, proud posture, hand claps casually behind her back. Everything seems to emphasize difference in status between her and Edelhard. Behind the two of them, you see two men. One is a gray-haired officer of impeccable bearing, who is studying the content of a data slate. The other is a vagabond bristle with a holster and a baldric containing... Okay.
Our second candidate has joined us. Approach and give me your answer. Consider this hypothetical situation. Ion 6. A new world on the fringes of the Coronis expanse. High seismic activity, regular magma eruptions, metamorphic rock deposits, prospects for large-scale mining. The world is populated by natives who worship some heretical underworld spirits that protect those who offer them sacrifices. Flights of fancy, you might say. But attempts to install ore extractors have failed for the second time. The mining crews sent to the planet's surface simply vanished overnight. My question to you is, what would you do with this poisoned treasure?
Okay. Let me see. Those spirits could well be the natives' name for a dangerous alien. I will first verify if that is indeed the case and if the population of Ion 6 engages in xeno worship. There is to confirm whether this happening on Ion 6 is witchcraft or not. It may cause several psychers to do so, but it will give us the answer. Let's go with this one.
Reasonable and prudent. However, chasing after ethereal creatures may prove a rather long and fruitless endeavor.
Apart from Xenos, an untrodden planet might be teeming with myriad horrors that are far more dangerous and difficult to eradicate. I suspect that you are simply unaware of their existence.
I have a straight answer to a simple question, which is I understand what was still more than you could do, Edelhard. We're both servants of the Gore Emperor and Lady Theodora. Does it become anyone of our status to engage in petty foods? Shut your mouth, Edelhard, before I shut it for you. I like this one.
I invite you to try, you miserable vermin. I am intrigued to see how your pathetic life will...
Edelthrad, I believe I gave you an assignment on this ship. Explain to me then why my senior congregator is still dawdling about the officers' deck, instead of proceeding to the middle decks to commence the inspection of the compartments in his purview.
I beg your forgiveness, Lady Theodora. Your presence has such a profound effect on me that I well forgot the time.
So, why are you here?
There's a question I don't know just yet. I hope you will. Okay. There are questions that I wish to have answered.
You are direct. I approve. But you will have to... My name is Theodora von Valancius Massimo of Scaris. I am a rogue trader.
What the fuck is a rogue trader? We're served with an operator title. A rogue trader is a task with exploring and exploiting. Okay.
Vindicated by a most sacred relic. The warrant of trade, kept aboard this very vessel. Mine is the honor to venture into the darkness, beyond the Imperium, and carry humanity's light where powers wicked and heretical reign, and bow death and ruin to us all.
Okay, so a rogue trader is a guy who has a hereditary title that lets them exploit still uncharted territories in the galaxy, and they can do it because they have a warrant of trade, which is an ancient document relic that lets them do it. That's kinda dumb. I love it.
It is my decision alone to determine the fate of whatever I find past the bounds of the explored void. Every world I discover, along with all there is to find thereon. Resources, people, riches, and mysteries is mine by right. I command millions of lives, rule over numerous planets, and possess fortunes that no planetary governor or commander could dream of amassing. And you are one of those with von Valancius blood in their veins and a rightful claim to this inheritance when the hour comes.
One of? Does that mean that there are other heirs?
Naturally. Some have yet to arrive on board, but you have had the pleasure of meeting one of them. Edelthrad may be somewhat disconcerted by the scale of the responsibilities that may potentially fall upon his shoulders. However, I have a good feeling about him as a candidate.
I'm gonna kill that guy.
Alone is not enough to earn the high honor of becoming the bearer of a warrant of trade. Nonetheless, your abilities and talents may yet prove useful. If not for the role of Lord Captain, then for that of their closest ally. Alas, even those responsibilities can at times be too challenging for those who share your blood. Kunrad Voitvir served me for many years before he made his mistake.
Wait. Did I hear correct? The master is... Did I hear you correctly? Okay.
His kinship to me is most distant, as is yours. Nonetheless, he does bear the name von Valancius, even if he avoids using it publicly, and as such, strictly speaking, can be considered my heir. That door, however, is closed to him. Voitvir's performance in his current role is satisfactory. Or it used to be, at least.
Okay, if you're satisfied with Edeldrad, what sense is there to having this conversation? Why are you waiting time 1 minute?
Impatience. I am rather fond of impatient people. They are not as quick to resign themselves to circumstance and more eager to show initiative. Even if I do choose Edelthrad as my successor, I will still require loyal advisors. The skills and knowledge you acquired in your former life may prove invaluable here, in the Coronis Expanse.
Okay.
Service in the Astra Militarum is a trial from which very few people emerge with their life. That you have risen through the ranks of the Imperial Guard and assumed command of an army is a testament to your astuteness, both on the battlefield and in the tangled net of officer intrigues. I assure you, the company that a rogue trader keeps will offer you plenty of chances to demonstrate both your diplomatic skills and your combat prowess.
Okay.
Moreover, your remarkable mental abilities were noted in your profile. If you can find a way to exhibit them in the service of the von Valancius dynasty, well, so much the better.
Okay, only because I answered a question about lore very well.
I have some time before the navigator gives the signal to initiate the void ship's translation out of the warp, and my presence is required on the bridge.
Okay. What are my current responsibilities?
Observe, learn, absorb. It will take time for you to find your bearings aboard this vessel and in your new position. Eventually, I will find a post that suits you as I did for Edelthrad. Until that time comes, consider yourself my aide.
What's the ship headed?
ICAD system, the domain of rogue trader Winterscale, one of my peers, and rivals. Besides me, 2 other rogue traders exist in the Coronis Expanse.
Okay.
Each of them possesses resources comparable to mine.
Very well.
Set the course for Rykad on the demand for a very specific reason. Perhaps I shall yet apprise you of the purpose for this voyage. In that case, I shall head to... Disturbances...
Okay, like, I'm gonna have to shoot the shit out of things.
Protect the new blood. It is possible that the chance to prove your worth may present itself sooner than you may have anticipated.
Oh. Well, fuck.
You will beg for mercy, but I will grant none.
205 HP.
Look out!
One fewer target.
Fuck.
I took care of this one. Follow my lead. Die!
Well,
Chaos guides me. Death to the weak. Brace yourself, Overlord.
Don't let your guard down. It's as good as done. tells me it's a bad idea.
So let's see if I can shoot this guy. 90%, okay. Oh, I killed him.
Death to non-believers! Your end is near!
I am your doom!
Out of my way! Ah!
Follow my lead. Reduced to dust.
Fuck.
One fewer tongue.
Break their morale! For the cause of the Imperium!
Good lord.
On it. Another enemy down.
like I'm not even like on their level.
Emperor, protect me! No mercy for heretics!
Like not even on their level. I got fucking.
Mort, take a team with you and clear a path to the transport line. Do not let a single whoresome survive. Didn't bat an eye when that
Oh, there you are.
burst onto the deck, huh? Not bad. I have seen many an officer who panicked at the sight of combat on the upper decks. The false sense of security.
Holy shit.
Their position
Yes, you're free finally.
much more vulnerable to the harsh realities of warp travel.
From what we have seen, I can speculate that we are dealing with some variety of madness induced by warp travel. Such episodes are not uncommon among voidsmen who have found themselves outside the boundaries of real space, though such episodes seldom spill onto other decks.
Okay.
The casters are not working, or have been sabotaged. Either the warp is toying with us, or someone went to great lengths to cut the ship's communications. I will need a direct channel to the engine seer prime before I can get a sense of what we are up against.
How could there be armed people in the ranks of the crew who would dare to attack the Lord Captain?
Imagine it will be some time before we no longer need them. Possibly, quite likely. We will investigate at a later time. Right now, we need to isolate the affected compartment.
What are your orders?
He's gone on ahead to clear a path for us. If you want to make yourself useful, go after him and see if the Arch-Militant requires aid. And be...
Okay, fine, let's do it.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Huh?
Thank Providence you are alive and well.
Always on time, eh, Kunrad? The moment we finish chasing the riffraff around the deck, you show up. Always just after the fighting's done. You could set your chrono by it.
Mort, hold yourself together.
What, did the Lord Captain send you to chivvy us along? We're all done here. I'll report right away.
Oh, we found her.
Master of Whispers, what is happening on my ship? The Voxnet is silent. The Vox Master is not responding. Armed assailants have stormed the officer's deck, and my arch-militant just destroyed several more heretics on the way here. Is this a severe case of warp madness? Have some of my crew lost their minds and forgotten who they are and whom they serve?
I have not yet received word from the Engineering regarding any Gellerfield failures, but communications were already unstable half an hour ago, and now they have ceased altogether. Whatever the cause may be, the consequences are spreading fast. I am receiving scattered reports from the middle decks.
Okay.
And the voxcasts from the lower bays are one-way heretical gibberish. That the madmen have already reached the officer's deck suggests that this outrage was planned in advance. Perhaps this is an organized mutiny.
We must provide immediate assistance to those still on the middle decks. If this is indeed a severe case of war, then the situation is dire. Mutiny? Who would attempt to mutiny here in the warp?
Lunatics, fools, heretics. This ship houses thousands upon thousands of people. Pernicious thoughts and warp-induced delusions could have tainted any one of them. It is a difficult notion to accept, but such risk. First, we have to confirm that the bridge and the navigator's sanctum are secure. And I have the means to do both things at once. Edelthrad, where is he? I must know if he is unharmed. A psyker aboard a ship that is potentially being assailed by the warp could pose a greater threat to himself and others than a whole army of madmen with improvised weapons.
I tried to locate him, but the last thing known about his movements is that he
Blast it! Master of Whispers, find Edelthrad immediately. Seneschal, locate Tlas and the Sister of Battle. Both are to remain at my side. Arch-militant, with me. I must go to my study. And it appears we might encounter heretics along the way.
Cornelius?
If I may, Lord Captain. Transitional Deck 18 is at the heart of the disturbance. And if our goal is to bring Edelthrad back, I could use some support. After all, I'm not as adept at...
I am not either, but I will have to do it anyways.
Find Edelthrad and bring him here. In whatever state you find him. This elevator leads to restricted compartments such as my personal chambers and the bridge. Do not let me down. I require you both. Do you understand?
I shall do everything in my power.
Not everything in your power. You will do as I say. I'll have your heads if you fail. Is that clear? Then move out.
It's a way of saying, bitch, crazy bitch. I should have been more. Okay.
Are you ready to head to 18? It is a long walk, and you do not even have proper gear.
Okay.
I see you have quickly earned Lady Theodora's trust. If she is already sharing her closely guarded secret.
Okay, let's go. Oh. Well, I was betrayed by the Master of Secrets. Well. So he was the bad guy all along. Who could have thought?
Careful, careful. Be gentle with our guest. He has an important mission to complete during our visit to the Warrant Chamber. And for that, I need him breathing.
Warrant. A secret really document.
With us, I see.
Oh, the warrant.
Delightful.
Okay, Void Beater, you two-faced ham. You're the one behind this mayhem.
How perceptive of you. I'll help you with the next insight. I need you here for your blood. You have the option to share it. We are in the anteroom of the Warren Chamber, this void ship's most hallowed vault. There, beyond those gates, lies the relic that gives Theodora all of her power. The sacred Warrant of Trade. Only one obstacle remains on my path to obtaining it. The gates of the chamber are guarded by the Sentinel. An ancient device that will only open the door to a true heir of the dynasty. I expected to do this part myself, but never mind. You.
What is it, inbred? Your blood is too thin for it, for the Sentinel?
On the contrary, the Warp's blessing has raised me too much above your kind, Fon Valencius. The Sentinel refused to submit to me. But you can help. After all, isn't that what family is for?
What sort of pathetic excuse do you even have for your apostasy, you sorely wretched piece of crock shit?
Wretched? What do you know about wretchedness? Theodorus Kerr. Are you hoping to buy a grain of her indulgence with your blind loyalty? Oh, I know this delusion. But thank the gods it no longer has power over me. Humanity can rot. I no longer serve mortal kind. Once my work is done, I'll make that pompous wench Fon Valencius watch as I sacrifice her entire dynasty and commit their fate to the gods. And you will be the instrument by which...
The blade? Okay. But what is in your head? Giggle and mock your desperate outcry. You feel imprudent influence. You were wounded by the corrupted weapon, which led to warp entities embedded in your mind. Fuck, okay. Okay. Looking for anything that could be used as a weapon. Look back.
Did you forget something? I suggest you hurry.
Ah. Summon the Sentinel. Ah.
High levels of caustic humus. The subject is in a state of heightened stress. Do you require assistance?
Yes, I do require assistance. You were wounded by the corrupted weapon, which...
Request accepted.
Okay, defense protocols.
There is still another way.
Oh, he's a wizard.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Let me noted by my will and by the true words of this doc. This document is gigantic, holy shit.
Escort the child of the house to safety. Distance from the current location to the nearest arsenal. Initiating situational calculations.
Okay.
Temporary obnubilation following acute stress. Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel standing by.
Are you a Warrant Sentinel?
Mobile unit of the Warrant Sentinel, designed as a personal escort of the child of the house and a means of communicating with the Rogue Trader's subjects. Voxcast frequencies disrupt communication.
Okay, let's go.
Upper decks.
Let us not dawdle.
Okay, that works.
Master, whatever are you doing in the Warren Chamber? How did you? Throne preserve me. What is the meaning of this?
Okay. Conrad Voidbeer is a traitor. When we parted ways, the office that he's telling me somehow brought me here.
What?
He needed to take revenge on Theodora for something, and trying to reach the Warren was somehow part of that.
Oh, holy God, Emperor. I presume he is the one responsible for the mutiny. And, Master, I wish to remind you that you are to refer to the Lord Captain as Lady Theodora.
Yeah.
I would be glad to follow formal protocol, Master. But I am obliged. You're in a bad way.
Finally, some shit.
Fate and fortune favor the bold.
Inventory?
I always keep my options open.
Okay, now I believe we start with the real part of the game. Where you actually can do stuff. Bandage my wounds, but I'm okay.
I have a nose for profit.
Yeah, no, he's an asshole. He's a traitor. A very, 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 very evil traitor. I dislike him now.
I always have a backup plan.
I guess it's something good to do with this. How do I change to this? There you go. Choose item? No. Adjustment? No. This one? No. How do I heal myself? Cameras, heroic touch, cool, hyperlinks. I have no idea.
Is there money to be made?
Until we bandage your wounds and you take up arms. Okay, have to do something, and I'm not sure. But I really took up arms. Eh, mm,
Always keep your eye on the prize.
oh yeah, you're right. I should do that. But he doesn't have a heavy bolter.
I know how to take risks. Fate and fortune favor the bold. I will lead us to fortune.
Acceptable rock trader Theodore.
Miscalculate.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium. Let me help.
I'll make sure to return the favor one day.
That is a noticeable improvement. The lower decks are teeming with heretics.
Okay, I did it.
Rabble to revolt. But that is the least of our problems. The ship's enforcers are rounding up the scoundrels and suppressing the resistance. The situation on the middle decks is much worse, although strike teams have already been dispatched there. All communication with the bridge and the engineering bay was lost. So, apart from scattered voxcasts, we have no information to go on. But that is not the worst of it all. All these jolts and shaking are most alarming. These are signs that the navigator and the master helmsman are having difficulty translating the ship out of the warp and into real space. I fear...
What is gonna wrong with the translation?
I am no helmsman. Oh, God Emperor preserve me, navigator. However, I've spent my entire life aboard void ships equipped with warp drives, and I know that portents such as these do not bode well. If we get thrown off course, we will be forever lost in the warp. Naturally, we would likely not have long to live in that scenario. But I will not resign myself to such an outcome just yet.
Okay, fine. How did you find me?
You sent me a Vox message. Specifically, a Voxcast on the officer's frequency, which I had the good fortune to receive. You mean to say...
Yes.
Foreign Sentinel? The Lord Captain barely ever ventures down to the chamber, and I was at her side only once or twice when she did. And I did not see anything of the sort. The Warren Chamber is an ancient and rather sacred mechanism that the ship's tech priests treat with the utmost reverence. I assume that whatever it is that you did, you must have activated certain processes and caused the Sentinel to awaken. But then, why did none of it happen when Lady Theodora did the same?
Okay, let's go.
The Lord Captain is calling her crew to battle, which means the Vox networks are set up for broadcast transmission, not message exchange. Splendid. While the rogue trade...
Oh.
Close ranks.
Your Emperor won't save you.
This is like... Cornelius, you move over here. Let's start. Okay, what does this do? Charge. The move straight line and launches a melee attack against any target in the path. Yeah, we need a heavy flamer. Yeah. Hydran Dominators, I have no idea. Ouch.
Chaos guides me.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Who if not me? I'll make it happen. I'll see to it. Your end was inevitable.
Yeah, no, I know that what the Alpha Legion is. I don't know that much about it, but I know about the Alpha Legion. He did more damage to the others than to me. Okay, look. What does this do?
That won't compromise my principles. Another enemy down.
Oh.
I've suffered worse.
Yeah.
I faced worse than this.
It will be done. I took care of this one.
Well, I guess this is the first actual combat of the game, so it makes it that it's kinda easy. Because man, I would be shit.
It's inevitable.
It's the first one where I gained some. Oh, and see what he has. It's everything. I don't know. I have to add it to inventory. No. Let me check. Character. I should level. Oh, there's a button to level up. Okay, let's see. See. I want to be more smart about the Imperium. Uh, Yeah. And I have to level up the other guy. I hate this.
Seneschal is always there for you.
Because I know nothing about this kind of guy. Like, they're telling me to level up shit. I have no idea. I have nothing. Let's go with this. Athletics.
Let us not dawdle.
Man. Well, it's more intense than the mouthwash game, but only because I have to pay attention to what's going on.
And so, he will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to a whim of fate.
Master, watch your head. Idira, would it be too much to ask that you phrase your soothsayings plainly for once? That was too close.
Wait, what did he say? Ansuki will enter the halls of the blinded guide and witness the radiance of the final dawn through the cracks and fall victim to the whim of fate.
Sorry, old man. The voices are so loud I can't even hear myself. They shriek, they sing, they... Oh, Abelard, how they sing!
This is Idira Tlas, personal psyker and diviner of Her Ladyship Theodora von Valancius. Idira?
I'm not drunk, old man. I'm suffering the effects of the warp that is seeping through these walls. I see the ship's fate. To die in the waves of the immaterium, fall under the burning rays of the final dawn. And in the roaring blaze, I see a figure standing. Who is it?
What are you doing here? A diviner, are you?
Voices from beyond the threshold whisper to me. Sometimes their murmurs are clear, they grant insight. And you are Von Valancius, one of Lady Theodora's
Officer's frequency. To all who can hear me, those with a weapon in their hands are to gather on the officer's deck at once. I repeat, gather on the officer's deck at once and prepare...
That's Edelthrat. Oh, Emperor's Providence.
Not so fast, old man. If we drown in the warp, Lady Theodora's heirs won't be any good to us. If Edelthrat's like me and hasn't yet surrendered his mind or body to the mercy of the warp...
Blast it. You're right. First, we need to deal with...
What are you doing here?
The whispers called me. The ones I could make out among all the screams and screeches. Those who are rocking this boat hit us where it hurt. They went after the navigator, our guide through the warp. Other whispers called me to the enginarium, but it was too late. I heard the cry of our master Cog, and the silence that followed.
What? You don't mean the Engineer Prime is...
Said, without a doubt. And the voices wail, heralding countless nightmares, cackling at each soul among the hundreds that are now joining the warp.
Well, she talks too much.
Lady Theodora didn't ask me to peek into the darkness behind the backs of those she sees as her prospective heirs. I have...
She knows about my things.
No. Nothing is well about him. Can't you feel that she... But we're not just going to stand here and take it, are we? The state of things in here suggests there's a navigator around. Maybe one who's crippled or at death's door, but still kicking. And since our skin hasn't peeled off our faces just yet, his third eye must be closed.
Toast? What do you mean by toast?
Roughed up.
Okay, let's go.
I always keep my options open.
The whispers are getting louder.
Surrender to the dark powers!
Okay, let's go over here. I will put him here. And now we start. Leader is sacred and operative. As an operative, she can study opponents and defend the weakness, and her sacred ability allows her to deal damage. Okay. For one, the second increases the.
Anything else? Farewell.
Analyze the enemy. Let's see. Let's analyze this guy.
Was that you? Or
Forewarning.
but of course.
Here we go.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Michi.
Indeed. My ears are ringing.
Oh, I can attack again. Okay.
It will be done. One fewer target.
Well, that was easy. That's great. Let's go with the second one.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. I'll see to it personally. On it.
I'll shoot.
Who, if not another enemy down?
Man.
Chaos guides me. Death to the weak.
Well, I wouldn't call it a sharpshooter, to be honest.
Will do. What an unfortunate turn of fate.
One of those. Yeah, no. I think I might end the stream after this because I'm a bit sleepy, I guess. I worked all day to do stuff and I kind of feel sleepy now.
I believe Master Vespider still lives. The servants are dead, but the chamber, thank the Emperor, is still sealed from the warp. Well, we have a chance of leaving this place alive.
Huh?
Wounded, exhausted, fighting back the endless horrors of the warp that are forcing their way into his head. Pick one.
Your time is short.
Fall to your knees, mortals, and behold the final dawn.
That doesn't sound good.
It came from me.
You're wounded by the corrupted weapon, which led to warp entities invade your mind. Oh.
Its march thunders under the burden of hopes. Unseal your hearts, and I will flood your souls with myriads of words and meanings, each one a portent of salvation within you.
Well, we are fucked. We are truly fucked.
Flee from this place while I still have the strength. I can contain the intrusion, but not for long. We must begin the translation. Leave the warp. But it can't be done without the Master Helmsman's help.
Okay.
The sanctum will be
Who torments you?
kneel before the ascent of
A rite. A sacrifice offered. Oh.
What? Kunrad betrayed Lady Theodora?
Well, the sage couldn't see it happen.
How? He was as loyal as a dog. And I didn't hear a thing, I swear.
I guess even she's kinda mad about it.
The footfalls of the bringer of twilight are veiled by the will of his masters. Tear out your eyes. See who is to become the champion's servant, for you need them no longer.
Okay. Okay.
The ship can only begin the translation with the assistance of the Master Helmsman, if he is still alive. It is worth a try. We must get to the bridge, but we will need support. Our only option is to fight our way to the officer's deck and join forces with Edelthrad and his people. I believe we will also find Lady Theodora there. She must have heard the call to arms that the servo skull relayed to us earlier.
Is there money to be made?
Okay. Yeah. We grabbed everything. Let me see.
I'm at your service.
Inventory. There we go. Can I give it to this one better? Info. Okay. 4-8, and this one is. It's the same thing. It's a primitive stuff. Okay, fine. But yeah, I think I'm going to stop for now. I don't know if I'm gonna continue playing, but I'm kinda sleepy on this kinda right now.
Your eye on the prize.
So I think I will be I will be gone for now. Thank you for coming, and I'm sorry. I think like these story-heavy games are not great for streaming. I like them, but I prefer other more actiony games, you know, because I have to focus on the story of the game, and I like Warhammer 40K, but not that much. Anyways, see you guys later.